The reason why Big Navi loses to Nvidia in Warzone is because Warzone has a scheduler, and the more cores you throw at it, the more GPU usage you get out of it. With an Nvidia graphics card in Warzone, the more cores you have, the more you spread the load. With an AMD graphics card, it only uses so many cores, and then you hit a wall, and that's it. No matter like with the 6900 XT, you get the exact same FPS with an 8-core CPU, 10-core, 12-core, 16-core. All same FPS, dude. They're all the same when you use Big Navi. Okay, we'll talk about leaks quickly just for a second because people love that shit. Love that shit. Just the rumors. Just the I want the fucking leaks. It's. I understand why Moore's Law's Dead grows so fast. People just want the fucking leaks. People don't even play games. People don't play games. People don't mess with their hardware. People don't buy hardware. They just want to know what's coming next and wait. People just want to wait, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like if the next product is always gonna be 10 times faster than the one that's already out, it entices people to just do the perpetual wait thing. It's like, and then you know it's bullshit. You know it's nothing ever changes, but there's that 1% in your fucking subconscious that's like, but what if it is 10 times faster? Do I want to waste my money now? What if though? Like, no. But you know, it has to be. That has to be it. The new leaks that are out is the RTX 4000 series. Oh, that was my fucking spelling. Nvidia's doubling the shaders. And 5nm TSMC. I think that's it, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. AMD is also going 5nm TSMC, which has a whole other host of problems if they're both gonna try and get this one node, right? Fuck. Just expect the prices to be out of fucking bounds, first of all, okay? And then I think right now the 6900 XT is like 5,000 shaders. I don't know the exact numbers. And the 7900 XT is supposed to be 7,500 shaders per like MCM per chip. That's not a chiplet. What would you call it? Per die? Per gluage die, okay? Whatever the hell you want to call it. Per gluage die. And then the top model is supposed to have two of them mashed together, right? So equals 15,000 shaders. Whatever they're calling it something different now. Nvidia's 6nm? No, the last I heard it was 5. Right? They were gonna swap to TSMC. I think they kind of... See, even I'm feeding into this. Even I'm like speculating. I think they might have heard that AMD was gonna have this on the horizon, and they're like, we can't use Samsung again. They can't use Samsung again, dude. They barely scraped by this time using that shitty ass fucking node. They barely. And oh, actually, this ties into the power consumption thing too, right? 6 states banning power consumption pre-builts. It's only Nvidia 3080s, man, and up. Like the ones that are like pulling like 350 watts and shit. Those are the like maybe we'll I'm not sure how we're gonna tie this in. We'll maybe talk about this after. But yeah. So they can't be using any Samsung nodes again, right? It is fucking ridiculous. But okay, so Nvidia doubling. So let's address one company at a time here and why leaks are always bullshit and nothing ever changes. Okay. Okay. Nvidia's doubling shaders. 5nm TSMC. So history, we always learn from the past, okay? Turing was 2200 megahertz. However many CUDA cores it had. We'll also say 68SM. FP32, okay? I don't know how many exactly CUDA cores, okay? 4,000 something. This is the 2080 Ti. Now, the Samsung Node Ampere 3080, 2200 megahertz, 3080, 68SM, double FP32. They already doubled the shader count once. Now, if you guys go back to my earlier videos when I benchmarked these two against each other, this one at 2200 and this one at 2200, what was the performance difference? 10%. That's it. That's literally it. You got double the shaders, same clock speed, 10% performance improvement. Okay? So, doubling of shaders again. So plus 10%. You already know where that's gonna fucking go, okay? You already know where that's, and the more shaders you add, the less it actually scales. So it might even be just like plus 7% this time around. Who fucking knows? The reason why it looked the reason why the performance delta looked a lot larger than it actually was because of the 2080 Ti power limit and the 3080 power limit. That's why. These ones were all like 220 watts from the factory. These ones were all 300, 350, right? So when you actually put this one at 400 watts, it's a 10% performance difference, okay? I already tested that thoroughly, okay? Now, that's also because Ampere loses its ability to use integer at the same time, right? Whereas Turing can. That's why the performance improvement is so small. 5nm TSMC. We don't know anything about this node, but we'll talk about the banning of pre-builts after. The 5nm TSMC, we don't know how that's gonna perform, but at the very worst case scenario, we can assume it's as good as 7nm TSMC. And we know that it goes to about 2700 megahertz reliably at like 80 SM level, like 3090 level, right? So let's just add 500 megahertz onto this, okay? So 2200. Oh, oops, wait a minute. 2700 divided by 2200. 23% performance increase. Whoa. What do these two add up to? I did not plan this out. I literally just fucking YOLO'd the math and this ended up just like this. This is how easy it is to be a leaker, boys. Oh. What do we get in next gen? It couldn't possibly be a 30% performance increase, could it? Just like every other fucking generation before us, okay? Just like every other fucking generation. Couldn't possibly. Now, the only reason why the 3090 is 30% faster than the 2080 Ti was they shoved in another 30% SMs or whatever, right? It's 82 SMs, not 68. So, next generation, what would it be? It would probably be like the 4070 or something. Or 4070 Ti. That range, whatever the 68 SM equivalent is going to be 30% faster. Which is better. It is better. The 68 SM variant of the Lovelace, whatever the fuck they're calling it, is going to be 30% faster, which is much better than Ampere was, but that's mostly the node shrink. It's mostly the node, okay? It's clock speed and node. And they can always just shove more G6X on that shit and increase the bandwidth, right? Why they're saying it's gonna be twice as fast is for this reason: doubling shaders. They said that last time. If it could go back to all the Ampere marketing, Nvidia's like, it's twice as fast. All the fucking number, it's like, oh, twice as fast as an FP32. Everyone's like, what the fuck? But in that specific workload, it was twice as fast, right? So in some random ass workload, probably FP32 again, it's gonna be double Ampere again. That's why all these stupid fucking leaks are always the same, okay? It's always, it's twice as fast, guys. That's what they said the last 2 times. And then Turing was twice as fast as Pascal because it could do integer and FP at the same time. Twice as fast. Pascal could only do one or the other at a time. So every fucking generation, there's always something that's twice as fast. That's just the way marketing works, okay? It's the way marketing works. So that, hopefully that explains the Nvidia side of things, okay? Right? Right? Now, AMD. It's going to be 30% faster. How many more SMs Nvidia can shove in there with the denser node? I don't know. So like if they literally just took the 3090 that we already have and shoved it on TSMC's 5 nanometer node and changed nothing else, you got 30%. Almost 27% or whatever. No, 23. Sorry, 23. Yeah, 20% performance bump. Just changing nodes. So Nvidia still has the node change trump card. They still have a trump card there, right? Now. So Nvidia 30%. How many more SMs they can shove? I'm not really too sure. So let's say we're already at 30%. Let's do another 20%. 82 SM times. So they need to shove like a 100 SM. They could do that. What does A100 have? 120 SMs? GA100? Sorry. Yeah, GA100. We're already at 120 SMs on the biggest Samsung or the biggest TMC 7nm node, right? GA100. Oh, that's not what I wanted to search. It's like some kind of watch. SM count 128. Okay. Well, let's fucking do a little bit of math here. 128 SMs divided by 82. That's a 56%. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. 56% performance increase. I mean, not assuming scaling linearly, but damn, plus the clock speed, plus the doubling of FP32 again. Okay, this could possibly be the Titan. So let's say at Nvidia's best case scenario, the 4090 Ti / Titan, whatever the hell that Halo product is, could be 50% faster than 3090. I'm okay saying that. I'm okay if all the leaks are true. It's kind of fun, isn't it? God damn it. You know, on a oh yeah, the power limit would be out of fucking bounds. But I you know what it kind of is? It's kind of one of those things where, like, if you can't beat them, join them type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't care about the leaks. Even talking about all this shit I literally like we're gonna finish the stream and I'm gonna walk away without having accomplished anything. All I accomplished was just doing some fucking arbitrary math. That's all I accomplished. You know what I mean? So like it's completely fucking pointless. People love that shit. So let's fucking talk about it, right? Okay. So, Nvidia. I mean, AMD. This one. Shut up, Nikki. God damn it. Don't call me out on my bullshit. AMD now, on the other hand. We have to assume that history repeats itself, okay? Now, what do we know about history and multi-chip design and that kind of shit and chiplets and shit, right? Latency. Always there's an inherent latency problem, right? Now 5,000 shaders set, that's a 25% boost, doubling, that's a triple boost, right? So we're going from 5,000 to 15,000 shaders. Latency. The biggest question I have now is, will AMD make the same mistake as they did with Zen 2? Like, do you remember when Zen 2 came out? It was a chiplet design, right? And the marketing for this one is gonna be the same shit, where they're like, oh my god, AMD is twice or 3 times. Like, I've already seen those headlines. I've seen those headlines. AMD is 3 times as fast. Do you know what I mean? And we already know that with chiplet design architectures, things like Cinebench and math crunching programs don't worry about latency, right? So there's gonna be one app out there, or one like AI workload of some sort, where you will get triple the output. And you can guarantee all the leaks in advertising and marketing are gonna be, it's 3 times faster. Like you already know that's gonna happen, right? But gaming, we have no idea what's gonna happen with this, because it's gonna be the first MCM GPU, so we don't know how latency is gonna affect it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what I was gonna say was, will AMD make the same mistake as Zen 2, right? Smaller clusters, smaller cache. Or are they gonna go the Zen 3 approach with just one fuck ton of unified cache? Well, actually, they have infinity cache, so they'll probably just jump straight to a Zen 3 style, right? Large unified cache, both chiplets can access it, right? If that's the case, is there gonna be problems like there was with SLI and shit back in the day? That's what I'm wondering. Because there wasn't really to my knowledge, there wasn't really a latency penalty when it came to like SLI and dual GPU, was there? Yeah, and you gotta think that having 2 cards and 2 separate slots, those GPU dies are farther away from each other, like physically. So there would be a latency there, like a communication latency, but it didn't seem to affect FPS at all, really, did it? You know what I mean? So maybe this doesn't matter at all. Yeah, when it comes to the AMD leaks and rumors, I don't know, because we've never seen a multi-chip GPU before, so I don't know. All I would say was, if you see AMD is 3 times faster, you already know where that's coming from. Some random ass fucking workload, okay? That can take advantage of that shit. What I would say under regular, so Nvidia doubled shaders, got 10%, but AMD shaders are different. So they're doubling and tripling. Assuming clock speeds are the same, yeah, I would say 30% again, man. Same, just 10% per double. Or no, yeah, 20%. It would be 20%, wouldn't it? 20 to 30% is what you're gonna get, I would assume, with the inherent latency problems and all that nonsense, right? Yeah, both AM. Crossfire was okay. No, I don't think they're gonna do it like that. Man, I don't know how they're gonna pull this off, to be honest. This is gonna, like, the next AMD architecture is gonna be so different from anything that, like, it's gonna be fucking, you know what though? You know what you can rely on AMD for? Shitty release drivers. So, oh, they're so bad at that shit. So even if it has like a fucking million shaders, you know it's gonna be at least 6 months before you can even play on the damn thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and like they're going for they're changing the architecture so much. They need like driver developers now. They should be working on that shit from now until launch. Just drivers, and make that shit work. And I'm assuming that making multi-chip modules work properly is gonna be a fucking nightmare for AMD, dude. Fucking nightmare, dude. They couldn't even make Zen 2 and Zen 3 work. Dude, there's a new Agisa update every month still. How long has Zen 3 been out? Fucking a year and a half already. They're still in the Agisa every month. Like, they suck, dude. When it comes to like drivers and BIOSes and shit, man, they fucking suck. I must say, I'm really excited for the Intel GPUs, but you know what it could be? It could be like the CPU load could be way harder. Like maybe like, how the hell would that even work? Like the GPU would need like a separate scheduler or something on die, like in the middle. And then that scheduler would have to communicate with the CPU like crazy. Yeah, but it would have to be a different type of hardware scheduler. It would, like, the scheduler has to work with two different fucking dies. The reason why Big Navi loses to Nvidia in Warzone is because Warzone has a scheduler, and the more cores you throw at it, the more GPU usage you get out of it. So when you have an AMD graphics card, you know that this fucking file here, whatever the hell this is, you can set this from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they all give you the exact same FPS because the scheduler is on the AMD chip now. You know what I mean? So like with an Nvidia graphics card in Warzone, the more cores you have, the more you spread the load. With an AMD graphics card, it only uses so many cores, and then you hit a wall, and that's it. No matter like with the 6900 XT, you get the exact same FPS with an 8-core CPU, 10-core, 12-core, 16-core. All same FPS, dude. They're all the same when you use Big Navi. Do you know what I mean? So if AMD uses that same scheduler on the next gen, where there's like one scheduler handling 2 dies now, that's gonna be an insane fucking CPU bottleneck, dude. That's gonna be, we're going back to Core 2 Duo 1 core 10 gigahertz fucking nonsense. You know what I mean? They have to get rid of that. They have to change that shit up. Yeah, I will benchmark New World. That's the plan.